They're bringing back masks in a lot of places. I wrote the
They're
other
bringing
day
back
about
what?
masks.
Okay, sounds a little weird there.
They're bringing back masks in a bunch of places. I wrote last week about how some football teams in South Carolina in high school they canceled some games because of positive tests. There's Liongate Films in California bringing back masks because of a few positive tests. Now there's five, count them, five U.S. hospitals bringing back masks because of some positive tests the last couple weeks. Three of them are in New York. Now I think a lot of that might have to do, and this is if you believe this whole thing, with all the illegals coming in, they don't have to be tested or vaccinated or anything. So if you believe all of that, then you'd have to believe that that's where all the cases are coming from. But they're happening in California, and I wanted to focus on what one of them in California said because it's so condescending. Like I said, three in New York, Auburn, University of something else, Syracuse, Upstate University are the three in New York. Kaiser Permanente Santa Rosa Medical Center in California. And this is me. You can me in my writing. Simply cares about your health. That's why the facility has reinstated a mask mandate after an increase in positive tests over a span of 3 weeks. The Press Democrat reported. Here's what they say in their press release: to ensure that we are helping protect the health and safety of our patients, our workforce, and our community, we have reintroduced a mask mandate for physicians, staff, patients, members, and visitors to the hospital and medical offices in the Santa Rosa service area. And Eric, not only do they love you and care about your health and safety so much that they want you to cover your face with something that has not been proven to work. The organization also encouraged individuals to get the anticipated vaccine when it becomes available in the fall so we can protect against severe illnesses. So could they say any more obviously that they're setting everything up? Can they say any more obviously, like, we're going to go through the steps here, we're going to make you wear masks again, and in the fall we'd like you to get your vaccine? And it's funny because
Again,
another hospital, exactly, for the 19th time, and it's funny because another hospital says your immunization status, to so that we're including Aaron Rodgers, immunization status doesn't even matter, you still got to wear a mask. Whereas this one's saying, because it's in California maybe, that you're going to wear the mask and then you're going to get vaccinated again, and you're probably still going to have to wear that in here. Now there's a
this
Massachusetts one, Eric. Let me get to this one. And there's a UMass Memorial Hospital in Worcester, Massachusetts. Now they say there's a dramatic increase in the number of COVID positive employees over the past 2 weeks. So did they just started testing again, or what? Like, why all of a sudden is it the 2 week marker? Some of them are using a 3 week marker. Obviously, I think it's obvious that they were told to start testing again. And they said something a little bit different. Please know that these changes are not made lightly, and we know how that a return to masking may be upsetting for some of our caregivers. But fuck you. It's basically what they're saying. We're going to bring back these masks. We know you don't like it. We're not going to give you any justification for it other than masks equal good for some reason, and you're going to do it. Another one of the hospitals said KN95 or just a surgical mask. They're not even attempting, Eric. We got five different hospitals and at least three different policies. One says vaccination doesn't matter. One says you're going to get another one, bitch. And the other one says no matter what type of mask, just wear it because we say so. So it
dude,
doesn't make any sense.
this
Has it
is
ever?
some crazy psychological manipulation. This is like a pimp and a hoe. Like that, how, like, how, bro? Like this is some, like, come on, baby, I do it because I love you. Don't make me, don't, you know what I mean? It's like, what? How could anybody? There's nobody, even in California, New York, the craziest lunatic leftist cities, nobody that hasn't been fully manipulated, fully indoctrinated by this political / medical regime would even remotely pretend that this makes sense. You'd have to, the only people now who are going to do this are the very same people who, it's not like we're at the point where they're not just going to do it because they're afraid of it and they think it protects them. They're going to do it and shame you for not doing it. There's going to be no in between. There's not going to be anybody who says, well, hey, I don't really care if you don't do it. I do it because it protects me. They're going to be completely mind controlled and say, you're not doing it because that's how deep the manipulation runs. There And to bring it all the way back, like, how come we never once heard, maybe I missed it, we never once heard, hey, you know what, this virus is kind of scary, this pharmaceutical thing, we think it's going to help you, it's free if you want it, go ahead and read about it, and ask your doctor and grab the shot if you think it'll help you. We never heard that. We heard at the beginning, when they thought everybody was going to do it, first, you have to be 65 and over, then you have to be 50 and over, then you have to be 35 and over, then 18 and over, then
embryos can get it.
Yeah,
then we're putting it in salads.
Right, but and you're gonna get a free donut, and you're gonna get a free beer and a free cheeseburger and French fries and all that. But we never heard anybody just say, "Hey, we think it works. Look into it. It's free if you want it." We never heard that. That's why there's no middle ground now. They're not gonna say, "Oh, I wear it because I feel safer." They're gonna say, "It's about respect. You want grandma to die." It's gonna be so extreme. It's absolutely through the roof.